Hello, this is a presentation of the newest version of Marvel Scorpion, and the newest version is this. And here you can see the older version, this is the new version. They look very similar, but there are some changes made to the way the files are printed and the finish, and it also makes use of a multi-color printing, so I will briefly talk about what has changed. So as you can see, he has detail now, and this is printed in color, so this is a multicolor print, so this prints in few colors. And for some changes, for some parts, they are changed in such a way that they do not require support. So as you can see here in this part, if you compare those two parts, they are different. The one on the right has a much better finish, and this is because this part often has support, so there's an advanced version that's printed separately, and you can just print this like this, and this part connects so that the finish is good. Also, if you look to the back and look at the bottom of the claw, you will see small gaps here, and they are made on purpose because often there will be cracks in such places where you have to insert a pin. So I found out that even with the cracks, it sometimes works better. So each part like this now has an opening, and it acts like a like when this open, you see this like a flexible movement, and this also helps to helps everything to move. So this is like much easier to assemble, and also helps with the friction and stuff. If you will see, those parts are two different. There is a simple part that's made like this, and this is a like advanced part, so it just has a better finish. Also, you will find screw holes here, and they are so that that you can secure the feet. And also you will see this is a bit longer, so it helps to stabilize. This is a bit more wobbly, this is more stable. Also, there's a change to the Scorpion legs. So previously it was made in one part, which worked fine, but this bottom part didn't look really well because it has to have support. So now it's made out of two parts, and thanks to this also it's easier to fix. So if anything breaks, you only have to fix this part, and you just slide it like this, and now it's a much better finish. Among other changes, some parts have been fixed so that they require less support, because I want to reduce waste. And also this chest here also has a different locking system than this, because there were often tolerance changes. So right now, if you move this up, if I can give a leverage here, as you can see, it has like a clip system, and it's easier to replace. This plate here is also maybe held by a screw, and if you want, you can use the two screw holes here to keep it in place permanently. But in case you want to change the color of this part, you can do that now, and it should work better for different scales. So basically most of the parts now are require less support and can have a much better finish. So I will move this one to the side, and we can transform this. It transforms just like the other versions, but just to refresh everything, I will show you how it's done. So this is a transformation video of Marvel Scorpion version 4.0. So you can start with different parts, but I like to start with this, that you just slide this down, extend the tail back. Now it will allow you to move those arms like this. This part here is locked with small clips, so if you move up, you see, you can now rotate everything around. And you just, because I'm showing this on the camera, it may see harder than it is, and you can lock this back up. You can extend the legs, but you can separate them later, because you will need some clearance for this. Now you rotate everything. Let's move the tail up, lift this, push to the end, push to the end, make sure that it's all the way there. Now if you slightly rotate, you can do something like this. Now position the tail, separate the legs. We have like a slight ratchet movement. Okay. If you would have a logo here, you can just like rotate this around so it's facing the other way, but in this case I do not have a logo. Rotate those parts, and also you can move it like this. So here is Scorpion, Marvel Scorpion in his robot mode. So among other changes, as you can see, the detail here is different. I was experimenting with different colors. Usually this is green, here is a silver variant, and in normal version, as you can see, this is printed in one part, and sometimes it resulted in this being damaged when removing from the table. So if this is damaged, all this part is like has to be reprinted. So this new advanced version is printed in such a way that those details are separate, and you just plug them in and secure them later. So this is Marvel Scorpion version 4.0. Among other changes, this part here is different because it also can lock. It's a bit changed that it locks can lock without the screw, but it's not as tight. And you can, if you need this tighter, you can glue like place some piece of paper here, or just glue a piece of tape just to add friction, because this part here just makes this movement. Also, there are a few internal changes that help with overall like print and friction. So this is Scorpion 4.0. Good luck with your print, and let me know how it works out.